Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Random Wednesday. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about the verb to have, kuwa na. How do you express your possession of something? Last week, we talked about the having, enye. Today, I'm going to show you how to express your direct ownership of an item. I hope you find this useful. I will talk to you again on Grammar Monday. In this brief video, we're going to be talking about the verb to have. This is another one that shows possession. We have already talked about the verb having or enye, but today we're going to be looking at to have or kuwa na. In Swahili, this literally means to be with. Okay, and this will change according to the different noun classes and the different tenses. So I have a little chart here with different subject prefixes for I, you, he or she, us, y'all, and they. Again, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to memorize these subject prefixes because, as you can see, they show up everywhere. So in the present tense, what you simply need to do is add na to the subject prefix. Okay, so it would be something like Nina, and to say I have, una, ana, tuna, na, and wa na. Very simple, right? Because you already have the clue in the verb itself, to have, kuwa na. So simply attach the na to the subject prefix only in the present tense. So if I want to say something like, I have a pair of shoes, or I just have shoes, you just say Nina viatu. What if you wanted to say he or she has shoes? Do you want to guess? Okay, you would say ana viatu. How about they have children? How would you say that? Wana watoto. Okay, so the present tense is really straightforward. Once again, simply attach the na to the subject prefix and you're good. Let us go to the to the past tense. So with the past tense, you will need to treat it just like any other verb. You will say ni and then use the past tense, li. And now kuwa comes into play. So nilikuwa na. So if you want to say I had shoes, you would say nilikuwa na viatu. So let us come here and say nilikuwa na, alikuwa na, nope, ulikuwa na, because this is a second person, then alikuwa na, and then tulikuwa na, mlikuwa na, and walikuwa na. So again, as a way of review, if you wanted to say they had children, what would you say? Okay, did you guess? Walikuwa na watoto. So that is how you work with this verb to be in the past tense. Let us go to the future tense. Remember, simply treat it just like any other verb. So that would be nitakuwa na, utakuwa na, walikuwa na, watakuwa na, sorry, tutakuwa na, mtakuwa na, and nitakuwa na. So this is the future tense. If you want to say, I will have shoes, you will say, nitakuwa na viatu. They will have kids, watakuwa na watoto. So, because we are dealing with different subject prefixes, you would apply the same rule to the different noun classes. So if you're dealing with a tree, it would be, if you want to say a tree has leaves, you would say mti una matawi. The tree had leaves. Mti ulikuwa na matawi. And so on and so forth. Again, it is very important to learn your noun classes, to learn those subject prefixes that go with noun classes, so that you are able to correctly formulate your sentences. So I think that pretty much covers the gist of the verb to be. I hope you found this video useful, and I hope you are able to identify and utilize it in your day-to-day usage. I will see you again on Grammar Monday.